Hi, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 86. So, we are in week 13. This is our final week. Let's bring our hands together in front of the heart and take a moment to set an intention for our practice today. And rolling forward, we'll make our way into extended child's pose. Today's class, we'll do some shoulder stretching and work on Pincha Mayurasana, nice forearm balance. So sweep the arms to the lower back, interlace the fingers, and reach the arms up. Any amount. Take a breath here, breathing in and out through the nose, release. Stretch the arms forward, spread the fingers. Exhale, walk your hands off to the right and shift your hips over to the left. And stretch out through the side body. Also, a little shoulder stretching. Walk the hands to center on an inhale, and exhale, bring them over to the left, shifting your hips off to your right side. Inhale, center, extend the arms forward. Exhale, interlace your fingers in the funny interlace. And reach the arms up. Breathing in, extend through the arms. As you exhale, reach them. So I've got those really loose elbow joints that like to overstretch. So if you do too, try to soften the elbow joint on that one. Come up to the knees, tuck your toes under, stretch into down dog. And just walk your dog, bending one knee and the other. Make sure that your arms are shoulders distance and your feet are hips width. And stretch out the spine. And then gaze between the knees or the feet. Keep the belly lifting. Spread the fingers, press into the base of your fingers, lift up through your forearms, and try and turn your outer upper arms, the triceps, back toward the feet. The inner upper arms, the biceps, spin up toward the front of the mat. Bend your knees, stepping or hopping up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold forward, hips over the heels. Inhale, root through your feet, rising up, look up and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your heart. And warming up. Let's take the hands together, standing in mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up, spin the triceps forward. Exhale, take your arms halfway down and then hug yourself. Right arm over left and then left arm over right. So inhale, arms to center. Exhale, right over left. Inhale the arms out, reach them back. Exhale, left over right. Continue, stretch your arms way back, right over left. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, left over right. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, the right arm on top. Inhale, stretch open. Exhale, the left arm on top. Inhale, open up, exhale, hug yourself. Inhale, stretch, exhale, left arm on top. Inhale, reach the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, folding forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Then exhale to plank. Lower down slowly to the floor. Inhale onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows right under the shoulders. Start to pull your arms back to widen across your collarbones and roll your shoulder heads back. Lift your belly. And then hands by rib cage. Inhale, cobra, pressing up into up dog, thighs off the floor if you're an up dog. Exhale to downward dog. So remember, you can always stick with cobra if up dog doesn't feel right. Modify your poses so that your body feels good. Look up, step or hop the feet up. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, arms halfway down and start to make little circles. So you're turning the arms back, making little tiny circles with the arms. So the arms will stretch out here. I'm going to hold them up and make little circles. This will really get the arms and shoulders warm. Start to make your circles a little bigger. And they're still going. You're circling back. Bigger circles. Keep holding those arms up. Keep lifting the chest. Now make real big circles and point your fingertips to the floor. Flexing your wrists. So fingertips. As you reach up, open up the chest. And then fingertips point down. Big circles. Really nice big circles. One more round. Bring them to center. Make little circles again, going the other way. Continue your little circles. And now start to make them bigger. So medium-sized circles. As I get a little bigger, you might be feeling this in your arms at this point. I know I was. Start to make the circles big and then point the fingertips toward the floor. Reach them up, big circles. Fingertips point forward and then down. Oh, those big circles are getting harder to make, I think. Just a couple more. Bring the arms around, stretch them up on your inhale, exhale, and fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, Chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog or cobra, exhaling back into downward dog. Inhale, float your right leg back and up. Exhale, step it through, take the left knee to the floor, sinking the hips forward. Pull your right hip back, send your left hip forward as you sink in. Stretch up tall, pull the front ribs in. And spin your triceps forward. As you exhale, bring the hands inside the foot. Tuck the back toes and swing your right leg up as you come onto your forearms. So you're in a three-legged dolphin pose, and then take that right foot to the floor into dolphin. Elbows are right under the shoulders, wrists are right in front of your elbows. Maybe walk the feet up a little bit, and then now walk them back into dolphin plank. Lift the backs of your knees up. Lift up between the shoulder blades, but make sure that your hips don't go too high. Walk the feet in, lift the hips up high, and then either from the knees, excuse me, or not, press into down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it through, take the left knee down, reach up on the inhale, sink your hips, pulling the left hip back as you do. Stretch up nice and tall through all four sides of the waist. Bring your hands down, tuck your back toes. Swing the left leg up as you do again onto the forearms for three-legged dolphin. Lift that leg from the inner thigh. And set it down into dolphin. And then walk your feet back for dolphin plank. Bring the heart forward, reach through the heels, lift the backs of your knees up. And walk your feet in, lift your hips up back to dolphin. Come to the knees first, press up into down dog or just straight up. And breathing here. Looking forward, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. Bend your knees, come to chair pose, Utkatasana, looking up. And exhale to stand. Inhale, bend your knees into Utkatasana. Sit back in your imaginary chair. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. And exhale into Chaturanga. Shoulders no lower than elbows, but you can put your knees down. Inhaling, press into up dog or stay with cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it up lightly. Stand the ball of the back foot into crescent pose, into high lunge. Then exhale, open the chest, bring the elbows down. Inhale, stretch up through the arms. Exhale, open the chest like you're scraping your elbows on the back wall. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, open up your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms face forward as you bend your elbows. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, open the chest and take your hands down. Now as you lift that right leg up again, come onto your forearms. Make sure your shoulders are right underneath, right above your elbows. Now set the leg down and step back into, again, dolphin plank. This time lift the right leg up just a little bit. Drop the outer right hip down. Walk the feet in into dolphin. Lift off of your forearms to come to the knees first if you like. So regular down dog. Lift the left leg up, inhale. As you exhale, step it through, stand the ball of your back foot, rise up into high lunge. Tailbone down, belly lifts, stretch up tall. Exhale, open up the chest, bend the elbows, swing the arms around. Inhale, palms face each other, then exhale, palms face front as you bend your elbows. Inhale up, exhale, open up the chest, sweep the arms. Inhale, reach up tall, exhale, open up the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale, and again, open the chest. Bring your hands to the mat, sweep your left leg up as you do, back to the forearms. So the left leg lifts from the inner thigh. The outer hip press toward the back of the mat. So we try to keep the hips level. Set that left foot down, step back with the feet, and now lift the left leg up. Just a little bit, maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet at the most. Drop the outer left hip down, lift the inner left thigh up. And walk it in, back into dolphin, pressing into the hands to lift the elbows up or come to the knees first. Find your down dog here. Gaze between the knees or feet. Right leg up again on the inhale. Exhale and draw it in. Slowly step it through. Spin the back heel flat for warrior 2 this time. Now, interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, open up the chest. As you exhale, fold forward. Reach the arms up. Let your head just hang right down toward the mat. Press with the outer edge of the back foot. Lift the back inner thigh. Inhale, come on up and drop the left arm reverse. Exhale, bend the front knee. Come up on the inhale, bring the hands down. Step back through chaturanga. Inhale to press up, roll the shoulder heads back. And exhale, lift the hips, come into down dog. Left leg floats up on the inhale. Exhale, step it through, back foot flat, heel to arch, warrior 2. Interlace the other pinky on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding the left shoulder down toward the left knee. Keep the knee right over the ankle. Point it forward over the middle toes. Allow your head to hang down any amount. And as you inhale, come on up. Reach your arms. Drop the left arm reverse. Inhale. Oh, that was the right arm to drop. And now back through your vinyasa. Inhale, pressing up. Open the front of the body. Exhale, make your way into downward dog. And gaze between the feet. And look up, step or hop the feet up. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, press down, rising up. Exhale the hands. Take a quarter turn to one side of your mat. Step your feet out wide. Take your right arm up, bend your elbow. Take your left arm out, sweep it behind you. Try to interlace your fingers, or you can hold your shirt. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to come forward. So you want to spin your right tricep now toward your heels and roll your left shoulder head up. And if you can't clasp hands, no worries. You've got a towel there, or just hold on to your shirt. Shift your hips right above your heels. Pull up on your kneecaps, firm your quadricep muscles. So another way to stretch out the shoulders. I can rest my right elbow on the mat, but you don't have to. Inhale and come up. And release that. Now we'll do the other side. Left arm up. Bend the elbow. Right arm around. Interlace. Roll the right shoulder back. Spin the left tricep in. Exhale to come forward. Continue to try and reach that left elbow straight down now toward the floor as you lift your right shoulder head up. Outer hips, inner thighs squeezing toward each other. Make sure the outer edges of your feet stay parallel also. They have a tendency to turn out. Breathing here. Inhale and come up. And release it. Step or hop the feet together. And inhale, circle the arms up. I'm by a wall now. So if you have a wall, get one handy. Inhale halfway up. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, pressing into up dog or cobra. Exhaling into down dog. So we're going to practice Pinchamayurasana at the wall. Forearms down. Make sure your elbows stay right under the shoulders, and then make your way into dolphin pose first. Wrists are right in front of the elbows. Now, if your back rounds and you can't stretch it back, then you should not go up into this pose. Instead, you could put your legs up the wall or stay in dolphin. But if you can get your shoulder blades to move towards your chest, press into the elbows and the forearms, lift the shoulders up away from the floor, press extra in the thumb and first finger side of the hand, then you could go upside down into pincha. But first, a little more ab work. Walk back, bring the chest forward, lift the backs of the knees up, tailbones reaching toward the heels, and then walk it back up into dolphin. Keep pressing into the thumb, first finger side of the hand, and the inner wrists. And then we'll just take a little rest. Now, why is this so hard? Well, the outer upper arm, the tricep, has to spin out, while the inner arm, the forearm, has to spin in the opposite direction. So the outer upper arm, the tricep, spins back when you're on the floor, and then forearm, the first finger and thumb side of the hand, and the inner forearm and wrist has to press down firmly into the floor, so it goes the other way. So we'll lift into dolphin pose first. Lift one leg up as high as you can, maybe finding some balance, and maybe not. You can just start with some little hops like we do in handstands. Find your wall, and take your foot to the wall if you can lift up. Press into the inner forearm and the inner wrist. Try to bring the legs together. I did not have very good luck today. Well, that's okay. It happens. Take a little break. Come back to the breath. And we'll give it a go again. So remember, just do the best we can. Press onto the thumb and first finger side of the hand, elbows right under shoulders, lift one leg up, lifting the other. Pull the ribs and belly and tailbones reaching up toward the feet. Press away from the floor. And if you find some balance, great. And if you don't find some balance, awesome. If you gave it your best, that's all that matters. So feel free to push pause and play with this one a little bit more. And I'm just going to move right on into downward facing dog. Stretching back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale to press up. And exhale back into down dog. Step or hop through and sit. Lie down into bridge pose. Feet hips width apart, pressing up into bridge. Interlace the fingers, chin away from the chest. Stretch the front of the body open. Spiral the thighs in toward each other. So the shoulders should be nice and warmed up, especially after all that shoulder work and doing Pincha Mayurasana. Or maybe you didn't do Pincha. Maybe you took dolphin pose. Either way, should be warm. So arms by the sides for the second one, or hands up by the ears. Make sure the elbows point straight up and try not to let them splay out. Come to the crown of the head, line up your wrists and elbows, and then stretch up. And try and stretch out the whole front of your body, either in bridge or wheel. Chin into chest if you're all the way up, lower down. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Put a hand on your belly, a hand on your heart center. Coming back to the intention you set for your practice, or just something that you're grateful for today. And one more. Bridge pose or wheel pose. So for your wheel, crown of the head, line up wrists and elbows. Pressing up. Arms and ears in line. Spiral the thighs in toward each other. And I think I added a little thing. Yeah, came back to the crown of the head, and then maybe to your forearms, interlacing the fingers here. Elbows no wider than the shoulders. And then you can get into this variation of a back bend. To come out of it, just press enough off your head so you can bring your chin in and lower down. Hug the knees in. So that variation in the back bend, if you want to push pause and play with it for a little bit, please do. It's a big opening in the chest, upper back, and shoulders, just to be aware. Start to roll yourself back up to seated. Sitting up nice and tall, flex your ankles, point your toes up, lift up on your inhale, hinging from the hips. Exhale forward into Paschimottanasana with a nice long spine. So as you're inhaling, see if you can get some more length. As you exhale, maybe extend into the pose a little deeper. Inhale your head up. Exhale and release. Bend your right knee in. Right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up nice and tall. Exhale, take it across and twist. As you inhale, sit up tall and lengthen. As you exhale, roll your right shoulder back, twisting. Inhale the head to center. Exhale and unwind. Straighten the right leg, bend the left. Left hand behind. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale and twist. And again, as you inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, twist, rolling your left shoulder back. Inhale your head to center. Exhale, unwind. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Open your feet like a book. Sit up tall. And exhale, hinge from your hips forward. Lead with your chest and lengthen through your spine. Inhale and come up. Exhale, round down your forehead toward your feet. So rounding the spine. Inhale to come up. Bring your knees together and roll onto your back. And then we'll make our way into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. Take a few moments to get nice and comfortable. And once you're comfortable, release your breathing, or just come to natural breath. Let everything relax. And our quote as you're here resting again is from Sean Anker, The Happiness Advantage, the 7 principles of positive psychology that fuel success and performance at work or anywhere really. He says, each one of us is like that butterfly, the butterfly effect. And each tiny move toward a more positive mindset can send ripples of positivity through our organizations, our families, and our communities. And I would add to that, because our yoga community really sends these ripples of positivity out into the world. So every time you come onto your mat and you send out those wonderful intentions to all beings everywhere, you're sending out that positivity to the entire world. And I really, really feel that it makes a difference. And start to take a couple of deeper breaths. And begin to reawaken your body. And start to reach out through your fingers and your toes. Move your hands and your feet. Stretch your arms overhead. And bend your knees, rolling off to your right side, pausing for gratitude. Every time we think of something we're grateful for, that also sends out those positive ripple effects. We'll make our way up to seated. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. And we'll bring the hands to our forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And the hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communication, sending out this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Thank you so much for practicing today. I hope to see you again tomorrow. If you liked our class, please push the like button and leave us a comment. Please subscribe to our channel. Maybe add this to your favorites. Who knows? If you are able to send us a donation of any amount, there is a link below. And the donations are helping us to continue to send this positive energy out through yoga. If you can't afford a donation, but you do shop on Amazon occasionally, you can go to fightmasteryoga.com. You'll see an Amazon logo on the homepage, and it doesn't cost you any more to do your shopping through there, but it helps us. Have a great day. Bye.